Welcome to the Lead Her Ship Unveiled Summit. So excited to introduce to you our next speaker, who is Vera Firman. Vera is a marketing expert with 15 years of experience. She's the CEO of Pulse Growth, an all-in-one automation platform, and the founder of VF Agency, which is a US-based marketing firm specializing in client acquisition through SEO and Google Ads. Vera's talk today is called From Hustle to Harmony, Building a Business Without Burning Out. Vera, you have the floor. I'm excited to hear what you have to share today with us about avoiding that burnout, because I think that's something that a lot of us experience, and you're going to help us to learn how to avoid that.
Yes, thank you very much, Linda. I'm going to share my slides. Today, I'm going to first, talk a little bit more about myself, because I've been through the hustle and burning out hundreds of times, and you don't have to do it. And I would like to, some of you already know me, however, some of you still not. So I would like to go a bit deeper and introduce myself. I'll just try to share my screen as a slideshow. Okay, so I am Vera Firman, and I born in the 90s, and I was raised in post-Soviet Union, where dreams were very big. However, resources were very limited. And even at the age of almost 20, believe it or not, I could not even speak proper English. It was so bad. But I always had the dream to get out, to see the world, to travel, and I didn't know how. And today I'm running 2 businesses across 2 different continents with just, thanks to Wi-Fi, coffee, and a lot of automation. And currently I'm tuning in from a beautiful sunny Portugal, and I am traveling between US, Dubai, and I love to travel in general for holidays. I'm also a mom of 2. I like to walk on the beach every morning. I like to do exercise. I like to do dance every Friday. And I'm obsessed with turning house into click and run systems. I was just a girl with no blueprint, only a big dream. And on this picture, that's the only picture I could actually find. That was me when I was 14, like 1999. And I could not even imagine that, this girl could do what I've done now. Like, I would not imagine. And today I'm co-founder of a consulting company based in Dubai. That was my first business we set up 8 years ago. And as Linda already mentioned, I'm founder of VF Agency. It's one of the fast-growing digital marketing agencies in US. And Pulse Growth, it's all-in-one automation platform powered by Go High Level, in case if you know what it is. And on these pictures, you could see our office in Dubai is in most prestigious districts, just right opposite Burj Khalifa. You probably know. Our team is not what it looks on picture now. It's more than 20 people. Every time I visit Dubai, I meet new people joining our team. I don't even know all of them. And these are 2 of my beautiful daughters. I think they're the reason, why I'm doing what I do. I think they're encouraging me. And I really enjoy traveling and seeing the people, meeting new people. And on this picture, I'm meeting the founders of High Level. I'm sure you know the platform. All right, let me go next. And my daily rituals is, walk on the beach with my dogs every morning, daily exercise. I do dancing every Friday, and I really passionate about helping business owners grow and scale with automation. Why I'm showing you my daily rituals, you might think like, why do I care what you do every day, right? But it wasn't always this way. It was, before, as many of you, if you run a business, it's not the way it is. It's always, when I started, it's working 24/7. And all of us, we starting a business because we want more freedom. But reality is we actually ending up building a cage for ourselves. And it's really hard to get out. And I am sure you can all relate, because most of us been there, done that. But however, not all of us do it in an easy way. Many of us don't know the easiest path. And I done the hard way, and you don't have to do it. So my dream beyond boundaries, actually, I got this chapter, it's from the book Leadership Unveiled. If you haven't read this book, I highly recommend it. There's so many stories from other women as well, and they're really inspiring. And I hope if you read my chapter as well, it inspires you as well. On this photo, I was like 22. I was already working for as a project coordinator for a business in Dubai, developing my English as we speak, you know. And I didn't come from a business background. I have a simple family. My mother and father never done any business. I came from the great curiosity, and I believed that life could do more. And I learned how to build what I didn't see, and the business that supports my life and not swallows it, and a system that can run without me 24/7. And you know, the version of success which includes peace and purpose and play. And you don't need to do more, you just need to build better. And again, one of you you may relate, when we all starting, we do everything, right? And it's really ending up with a burnout and hustle, and we get frustrated and so on and on. My goal is to inspire and show that there is other way. Advice to women who build big things: it's not just about business, it's building a life that works for you, right? We don't build business to work 24/7. We build a business so we can have the life we want, the life we deserve. We want to spend time with family, friends, we want to travel. And the reason why I choose an automation is because this is, you know, there's tools which helps you to achieve your goals. And here what I use personally for me, and I learned it the hard way, and you don't have to do it. The first step would be discipline yourself. I am not only talking about getting up early in the morning and started exercising. No, it's all about organizing yourself. If your business doesn't work, start with yourself first. Tidy up your house, tidy up your documents. That's where it starts. If you're raising a family, you have young kids, without disciplining them, you will be like drained. Same with your business. How can you run a successful business if you are not disciplined? So this is like number one rule, is start disciplining yourself. And I am not the most organized person. I feel like I probably have ADHD because I'm like all over the place, multitasking, and discipline is what helps me. You know, tidying up, that's what helps me. Tidying up my documents, tidying up my desk, tidying up my finances. This is like step number one. And then another step, which I personally, I was struggling with, you know, learning to say no is a really big thing, because all of us do business, all of us want to have clients, and sometimes clients can take advantage, not because they're bad, that because you allow this to happen. And learning how to say no was a big shift in my journey. First of all, people respect you more. Second, you don't want to waste your energy on something which not benefiting you. And if like, don't be scared to lose opportunity. There's always better opportunity comes in. So it's one of the biggest, and that's what I also write in the book, in my chapter. Learning to say no is a very big thing. Next is documenting everything as you go. Your future self, your team, everyone gonna thank you later. When we started a business 8 years ago with my partner, it was a mess. We had WhatsApp chats, voice notes, emails, everything is ringing 24/7. Weekends, holidays, doesn't matter. You know, I had 2 young kids. At night, I was texting to my client, responding, you know. That's because we had no system, no document, nothing documented. And when you start hiring people, then there's another problem appears, because you don't have anything documented. It's really hard. Once you have everything in place, and now again, thanks to ChatGPT, In the past, we used to either hire VAs to do it, or we, it's a time consuming. Now you have ChatGPT, just put all your stuff, it doesn't take that long to document your journey, your process, and save how to do videos. Then you can use it over and over again, and you just done it one. You sometimes need to improve it, but it's really a lifesaver for your business and for you. And also my favorite part is delegating what drains you. You don't have to do everything. If it feels heavy, just delegate it. Focus on what you do the best. And I'm gonna share with you something next. These aren't just the tips, these are the survival tools. And I prepared for you extra freebie. You can just scan this QR code. This is what I am personally using. It's called Balance Tracker. And here I print it, and I always get back to this piece of document. And here I like to write what drains my energy and what gives me energy. And that's how I identify. I write my tasks, and I see some tasks, are they getting me to where I want to be? Some tasks, they don't have to be done at all. So you don't have to do them because, we are overthinking. And some tasks are just really drains my energy. For example, I cannot sit and doing accounting. It's like really, I could spend all day and I will achieve nothing. So I hire accountant just to do it. I understand that if you are starting your journey, it's really hard, but at least, you need to do what fuels you, because it will be more beneficial for your business, and your business would grow. You'll be surprised because you'll be enjoying doing what you're doing, what you meant to do. So I highly recommend to scan this. Maybe you're already using something like this, but I get back, all the time to this document, just writing down and see if I am spending my energy on the right things. You weren't meant to do it all, you just lead it well. That's what I'm trying to teach others now, because again, I learned the hard way, and I think there is a shortcut. You don't have to do everything yourself. And from the hustle to harmony, there's 3 rules that changed everything in our business and in our journey. Again, we go back to discipline and house, right? There is a way how you can grow without house, and it's a system over stress. If you have a system and process in place, then you'll have less stress. Everything would be more organized and easier to scale. If you have one dashboard, everything is automated, you don't miss your leads, or you don't miss your opportunities. It's really important. And then boundaries build better businesses. I'm going back again, remembering those days where I keep my personal phone for business. I always recommend, get a business line. Keep personal phone to yourself, get a business line. So you can do automation, automated messages, automated SMS. So you don't have to reply your customers at midnight. You don't have to do extra when you don't want to do it. There is tools which can do it for you. And don't be scared with the support and not sacrifice. Don't worry about delegation. The first barrier when it comes to delegation, it starts in your head. We all think nobody can do better than I do. Most of the business owners, they start with this, mentality. There is people who can do it. If you have documents in place, process system, there you can delegate it. You don't have to worry that there's only you and no one else could do it. So plug into people. There is AI already in place. You don't need to hustle harder. You just need to organize it and work smarter and use help. And your growth should not cost you your health, your sleep, or your joy. It happened to me in the past where my work caused me horrible migraines, horrible back pain, where even you start earning good money, but those money is not making you happy because you don't feel very well. So always make sure you prioritize your well-being. For those who don't know, what are the tools we're talking about and what are we using? We are a white label platform powered by Go High Level, and it's all in one automation platform. If you scan QR code, you can try it for free. And also, I know we prepare some other gifts, but I always like to provide extra. And if you scan this QR code, there is a link to a YouTube video. There is a link to a consultation with me or my team. There is a link to resources where you can just, scan it and try it. And if you want to follow me on my Instagram, on LinkedIn, apologies, those QR codes do not look sexy. I just posted them from LinkedIn. But if you would like to follow me or reach me directly, I'm more than happy to help. If you have any questions, I'm more than happy to answer.
Awesome. Thank you, Vera. If you can pull that off of your screen.
Yeah.
That'd be awesome. And then I can pull myself up here. Okay. First of all, thank you for that presentation. Great information that you provided. I love Zoe put no replying at midnight. Which time zone? Because so many of us work worldwide. Like, how do we decide what that equals? It's really about our own time, protecting our own time. And as you were speaking, I came up with this thought because you mentioned about the energy that we are putting into what we're doing. And so there are sayings like, how do you spend your time? How do you spend your money? How do you spend your energy? And it's really about looking at like, how do I invest my time, my energy, and my money? Because we're spending it all the time, but how do we protect it? And how do we also invest it in ways? And that's investing in other people, right? Investing in other people's time so that they can help us. It's investing in automations, like with our business, so that we can sleep. And while we're sleeping, it's answering questions. I think one of the biggest challenges that a lot of us may face today is that, because mentioning the time zone thing, right? Not working after midnight, not responding after midnight. One of the challenges that a lot of us face, especially if we're just getting started, is first of all, maybe not having the money to invest in all these automations might be one thing, but then also we're competing with other companies that are responding with automation. So how do we make sure that we can set ourselves apart? Even just starting with a simple automation, like what would be, here, let me ask a different question. If you were to recommend somebody, like the first thing to automate, what would that be?
I think the first would be very simple. Don't overthink, don't overcomplicate. All you need is just calendar link to book a call with you. Again, it depends what services you're offering. Most of us are offering coaching or consulting. So don't overthink. You don't even need a website. All you do is just simple calendar and then reminders to show up on a meeting. This is like very basic. There's lots of free tools. You can start for free. You don't have to, don't overthink. I spent lots of time in the past building fancy websites, spend time on a fancy logo, choosing that logo, paying to some designer. And then, once you build this website, then what? Where's customers, right? It doesn't mean that you build everything fancy, automation and everything, that you're going to have customers tomorrow. So I even recommend start finding customers first and then gradually build it out. First step, simple Calendly link. Then simple landing page. Don't overcomplicate it. Make it simple. Make it that people can read, people can understand what you're offering. And then simple automation, reminders. And maybe if you would like to offer something for free, just craft some emails. We are so lucky right now. We have so many tools, ChatGPT. Spend 1-2 hours, write bunch of emails, so it's not rocket science anymore.
Right. I love that. And I remember when I was starting my business at the beginning, that was the very first thing I did was get a calendar link, because I heard about this thing called calendar automation. And I've noticed that, because in the past I would say, okay, I'm available this day, this day, this day at this time. And they would say, oh, I'm not available those. And I would say, okay, well, I'm available. So we just went back and forth and just creating just that one calendar link right there. So it ended up saving me anywhere from 5 to 10 hours a week. And that's a lot of time that can be invested doing something else. And that was a simple automation, like you're mentioning. So thinking about the different automations that are out there and how you can implement those, As Vera mentioned, she did have the QR code to get that free, was free 30-day trial. Is that what that was?
Yeah, it's a 14 days trial,
14
but
days.
what sets us apart, we actually help to set things up. So if you don't have time or desire to learn things, there are some complications at the start, like setting up domain or setting up this and that. We have a team who can just do it for you, save your time. So it's
Awesome. Yeah, that, and then Zoe put in the chat that if you are a Leadership Global member, that there's a 50% discount on Pulse Growth.
Yeah, we do offer 50% discount for Leadership Global members. It's a cost for the platform, and there is inside we have a support, we have video tutorials, we create new videos every day on how to. So we offer two type of services, one where you have to build things yourself with our help, or where we do everything for you. If you already established business and you have so many like complicated things and you want to save time, then we have team who can do it for you. Or if you are just starting, there's video tutorials, they still support, there's still lots of help from us where you can, building. And we offer, of course, one-on-one strategy calls before we start.
Awesome. Thank you. And then you do have a free gift. It's on-demand reputation management workshop. Learn how to collect reviews, boost your local ranking, and automate the process all without asking clients manually. I just dropped the link in there for everybody who registered for the summit. You can go to the free gift page and you can find Vera's free gift there. So you want to tell us a little bit about that. And then I'm also going to drop information about your VIP gift. The VIP gift is only if you upgrade to VIP. When you click on the link to the free gift page, you will see an opportunity to upgrade to VIP. So click on that. And I'm going to, so talk about your free gift, Vera.
Yeah, reputation management, basically, it's one of the important aspects in a business, but many of us ignoring it and don't know about this. In that link, there is a workshop, recording of the workshop where you learn how to set it up, and then where you can learn how to actually automate your reputation management, where you just send you put an email of your customer or a phone number, and on automation it sends reminders to give you a review for your service or a consultation. And it's really important, not for the sake of having your reviews. Of course, it's very important, it brings us customers, but it's also important for ACO. When people searching for you online, the more reviews you're getting, the better for you and your business. So it's working like for both, getting customers because other people see they have got good reviews. And then secondly, when somebody's searching, it would help you to rank on the top of Google search results.
Awesome. Thank you. You can get that free gift. And then also you have a VIP gift for those who upgrade to VIP, a 30-minute consultation with you. What will they learn in that 30-minute consultation?
Basically, on a consultation, first I like to ask questions and see what problems you're facing, and then we see how we can help you to solve those problems. It could be either my advice or could be more than that. I need to understand it. Every session is very individual because everyone have different challenges and problems.
Fantastic. Thank you so much for your presentation. It was great. We learned a lot from this. And if you have any questions, drop them in the chat for Vera. She'll be able to answer those. But also, do get your free gift as well as you upgrade to the VIP to get that VIP gift. Thank you, Vera. Appreciate everything you're doing to helping people to get back their time, because that's really what you're helping them to do, right? Automate so they can get back their time. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Just another great presentation. We have more coming, and stay tuned for that. And if you're watching the replay, there are lots of replays from all the speakers. That's because you upgraded to VIP. Go watch those replays and learn what you can implement, what it is that these speakers are sharing.